If your actions and behaviors don't match the identity of the person you're trying to become, you will always struggle to sustain them. They call this the law of sustainment or sustainability. And what it means is you can't sustain actions that conflict with the identity you currently hold. And if you put this another way, actions that conflict with your identity simply won't stick. So if you've been going after a certain goal in any given area of your life and you've been struggling to achieve it, or you've been procrastinating or self-sabotaging and you just can't seem to achieve that goal, this is going to set you free forever. And you're going to want to listen into this entire video. My intention is to give you tremendous value over the next 10 to 15 minutes. So buckle up, take notes, and I promise you it's going to change your life forever. Hi, I'm Coach Tony. I'm the founder of Mind Body Evolution. And on today's video, I want to share with you something incredibly powerful. It's a 3-step process that will change the way you go after any goal forever. And it's a 3-step process, and I actually call them the 3 secrets because nobody applies these properly. But if you do what you're going to learn how to do on today's video, you are going to be able to achieve anything you set out for. So stay with me here, like this video, and let's jump right in. So the law of sustainability states you cannot sustain actions that conflict with your current identity. So if you're trying to take action and win in a certain area of your life, but you haven't fully adopted the identity required to be that person, there's going to be a conflict. And that's what we're going to uncover on today's video and help you shift in the most powerful way that I've discovered over the past decade of coaching people through this process. And if you keep pushing and forcing and trying to go for this result, but you haven't changed at the identity level, it's just going to be a constant uphill battle for you indefinitely, quite honestly, until you can make this change. So it is infinitely valuable that you learn this 3-step process I'm going to share with you today and actually implement it for yourself. It will save you weeks, months, years of time, money, struggle, effort, stress. It's going to help you bypass all of that struggle so that you can actually take uninhibited action powerfully towards your goals until you achieve them. So if that sounds good, make sure you like this video and let's keep going here. So the main idea here is you don't need more willpower, discipline, or to keep pushing and forcing through. You need to simply align with the identity of the person who easily achieves your goal. And that's exactly what we're going to do here. So let me give you real life examples in all the 4 main core areas of our life, starting with money. If your actions and behaviors aren't that of a wealthy person, you will struggle to make money consistently, save money consistently, invest money consistently, and hold on to that money when it finally does come in. Because your identity will always pull you back to the financial level that you believe you belong at. For health, it's the same thing. If your actions and behaviors aren't that of a healthy, disciplined, and high vitality person, then you're going to struggle to work out consistently, eat healthy, and like someone who values their body, stick to fasting or a structured routine in your life, and track and maintain long-term physical progress. Your identity will always drag you back to the level of health that you expect for yourself. For business, if your actions and behaviors aren't that of a marketer, salesperson, leader, or powerful decision maker, you're going to struggle to grow your business, show up consistently on social media, sell confidently and with conviction, make bold, swift moves when needed, and take action on and follow through on the right opportunities. In short, your business is operating at your current level of identity. For the 4th area, relationships, it's the same exact thing. If your actions and behaviors aren't that of a person who's worthy of love, connection, and a healthy partnership, then you'll struggle to communicate openly, set clear boundaries, receive love without sabotaging it, give love without holding back, choose healthy partners, or maintain deep, consistent connection. Because your identity always matches the relationship you believe you deserve. So the bottom line here is you can't sustain actions that contradict your identity. Identity always wins. So if you truly want to establish new winning habits, you can't start with behavior. You have to start with identity, and that's exactly what we're going to do on today's video for you. So if you're ready, we're going to jump into these 3 powerful secrets and steps that you need to take to actually shift and align with the identity of the person who achieves your goals effortlessly. And before we get into the 3 steps, I just want to quickly share that you actually have a main overarching identity, basically of everything that describes who you are as a person. So for instance, like I'm Tony, I'm physically 5'7", 165 pounds, bald, has a beard. I'm nice. I try to be a person of increase, meaning I try to leave people feeling better after a conversation with me. I'm a dad. I'm a life coach. I'm a mentor. I'm a personal trainer. I'm a power lifter. I'm a guitarist. I'm a consultant. The list goes on, right? But those are basically all the things that describe who I am as a total person. So to get the most out of this video and this exercise we're going to be doing together, you want to hone in on a sub-identity for yourself, because that is much more specific, much more like actionable and trackable and measurable, so that you can actually make a change in that area, and you'll actually see the results from that change. Can you change your entire personality and being? Yes, you can actually, but that's a different action that you take to do that. And for this, we just want to be able to make the sustainable improvements in the area that'll help us reach our goal most effectively. And that's exactly what this process is going to do for you. Okay, so step 1 is you clarify the goal, and then you're going to define the identity required to achieve it. So to give you a quick example, let's use health as an example. Let's just say your goal is to be 15 or 20 pounds lighter, have more energy, feel better. Maybe you want to be stronger, maybe more flexible, whatever that is for you, right? Write down like your goal and like the desired identity that you're looking to create, okay? As part of step 1, we're also going to go a bit deeper and figure out, all right, well, what is your current identity in relation to this goal right now? So maybe what that looks like is you're about 15, 20 pounds overweight right now. Maybe you're tired, lethargic, don't have a lot of energy, or maybe you're not sleeping well. Maybe you're sedentary, you're not very active at your job. Maybe you're not eating very well and you're snacking a lot at night or something like that, right? Whatever it is, doesn't matter. Don't judge it. Just write down what is your current state or your current identity right now in that area. So step number 1 is basically like becoming aware of the dissonance between the identity you're in now and your desired identity. Okay, now on to step 2, where we're going to define the habits and behaviors of our desired identity. So in step 1, we discovered, all right, what is that identity? Now we're going to go one step deeper to figure out what are the behaviors and habits that identity has to have in order to achieve those goals. Because the reality is your habits are creating the results and outcome in any given area. So in this example that we've been using, what are the habits and behaviors of the person who's already achieved being 15 to 20 pounds lighter, having more energy, being more active, who's stronger, who's sleeping better? That's what we want to uncover. So I'm going to give you some actual examples right now, okay? So I'll tell you right now from my holistic health coaching days, which I did for many years, that there are certain actions that will lead to the outcome that you're looking to do. And basically, in short, this is what it looks like. They prioritize and value eating foods that are higher in nutrients and lower in calories. Usually they're whole or raw plant-based foods. Those foods in general are way higher in nutrients and vitamins and antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds, and much lower in calories actually, naturally. And then they also value and prioritize eating less of the processed foods, man-made foods that are higher in calories and lower in nutrients and vitamins and all those other things. And then they also prioritize and value moving more, being more active, exercising more, expending more energy, and basically, in short, they value eating better quality foods and expending and using a lot more energy than being sedentary. And let me give you a little hint here. It has to become a lifestyle before you'll be able to achieve the goal. I've got news for you. It's got to become a lifestyle. Maybe you've heard that before, but you haven't really taken it serious yet. Well, this is your opportunity to start taking it serious. Otherwise, it's just going to continue to be an uphill battle for you. So if you sincerely don't know what the actions and behaviors are of the desired identity you're going after, then you can either ask AI like ChatGPT, or you could stick around to the end of this video, because I'm going to be giving you the exact things you need to focus on in order to achieve any goal you have in each of the 4 core main areas. And then we're going to go even deeper, because there's an opportunity that I want to share with you guys for whoever wants in on it to make next year your best year ever. And at the recording of this video, which is December 2025, we're coming into 2026, and 2026 is going to be the most extraordinary, spectacular year for the people who join me in this opportunity. I'm actually calling it Project Evolution 2026, and it's going to be next level. Like, I'm super pumped for it, but I'll tell you more about that at the very end. Okay, let's go on to the last and most powerful step. Step number 3 is is you want to honor, value, and prioritize the actions that you identify with most, and you could see yourself adopting right away. So energy takes the path of least resistance. So the actions that you have the least resistance towards, you're more likely to adopt and stay with for longer and more consistently. So what are those actions that you're willing to do right now? Write them down, schedule them, prioritize them, value them, honor them, become disciplined with them. That's the whole name of the game. And what we're going to do for step 3 as a part of it is we want to reinforce the identity and actually literally come up with I am statements or you are statements that you can say to yourself that will actually help you reinforce this identity for yourself. And if this sounds kind of elusive, stay with me here because this is going to be part of Project Evolution 2026. And I can't wait because it's going to be so much fun creating this identity that we are going after here. And even though other people have already created it, it's going to be very specific and unique to you, the way that you create this identity for yourself, right? And how it aligns with you in your life. Okay, so those are the 3 main steps that will help you shift out of procrastination and self-sabotage and help you go after your goal, desire, or dream uninhibited and more powerfully than ever before. So there are only 2 main levers that you need to pull consistently that will help you achieve your goal in any of the 4 main core areas. So here they are. In health, it's expending more energy. In other words, working out, being more active, and eating less or fasting longer. Okay, those are the 2 levers that will help you reach your goal way more effectively on a very basic level. Now, again, we're going to go way deeper with this in Project Evolution 2026. So stay tuned because I'm going to tell you more about that in a moment. But for money, it's make and save more money or have more assets and spend less money and have less liabilities. Okay, for business, the 2 levers are marketing and sales. So for any business, you're a coach, you're a marketer, you're an agency, whatever business you run, if you're not doing marketing and sales sufficient enough, you're not succeeding in business at the level you could be. And so those are the 2 areas you need to focus on most. And what that basically means is better communication and resonating deeper with your audience and simply providing more value to them. And then the last main area of relationships is communicating more effectively and tolerating less. If you could be more open to communicating what it is you want from your partner and actually establishing the right boundaries for the people that you're looking to meet, your experience with meeting the right person will be way more effective. Because in relationships in particular, you get what you allow, accept, and tolerate. So the identity you need to adopt is somebody who's more worthy and deserving of love and how you want to be treated. So those are the 2 main levers that you can pull in each of the 4 core areas of life, but we're going to be going infinitely deeper into each of these areas to help you transform like never before. And that's exactly the opportunity that I'm creating coming into this new year called Project Evolution 2026. So it's really designed to implement this identity shifting process at the deepest core level. And it's going to be even more next level because I'm going to provide actual specific audios you can listen into for whatever it is you're trying to go after to reinforce that identity for yourself. So literally specific to you in the area you're looking to get to the next level in, I'm going to be recording these audios you can listen into to help you program your subconscious mind way more effectively and actually become that desired identity as quickly as possible for yourself. I'm actually going to be recording a video that details all the specifics about this, but until I do that, just book a call on my calendar. I'm opening my calendar up for the next couple weeks here before the holidays, and I'll be able to provide much more detail on that for you on that call. All right, so with that, I hope this video was infinitely valuable to you. If you take these 3 steps serious, you can transform your life in ways you couldn't even imagine and do it way faster and more effectively than ever before if you actually implement these 3 steps, okay? But if you want more help or if you want to be a part of Project Evolution 2026, be sure to book your free call with me on the calendar link below, and I'll be more than happy to tell you more about it and even just give you your next level plan that you can follow to make 2026 a life-changing year for you. So if you did like this video, please make sure you like it and share it with anyone else who might find value in it as well. This is a game changer, I'm telling you. So many people have been in self-development and personal development for so long, for years or even decades, and they haven't gotten to where they want to get to. And it's because of this. It's because they haven't actually aligned with the identity they need to in order to achieve their goals. Well, this is going to help you do it faster than ever before. So try it out and let me know in the comments below how this helps you, okay? With that, I'll see you in the next video, and I hope to see you in some capacity in Project Evolution 2026 as we move forward here.